Have you ever rewatched a movie and it felt like you were watching a completely different one this time? So much changes over the years, the effects, stories, characters, the music score, and more importantly, the shifts in the societal values. This episode is dedicated to celebrate those movies that have remained timeless and relevant. We will not only look at the visual style or the special effects, but the social perspective that still aligns with our current sensibilities. Usually, the films which have a strong narrative foundation transcend the limitation of its production era. One movie that holds up remarkably well is Dil Chahta Hai. Dil Chahta Hai had not only a timeless story of friendship, but also a fresh style of filmmaking that was ahead of its time. The film still seems to be an authentic portrayal of the urban life with realistic dialogues. It depicted the personal growth of young people with their dreams and dilemmas well delineated.
जो जरा देर बाद दिखाई नहीं देगा। जानते हो हम तीनों उस जहाज की तरह हैं जो आज नहीं तो कल अपनी मंजिलों को ढूंढते हुए निकलेंगे। और हो सकता है कि हमारी मंजिलें अलग अलग हो।
हम सब दोस्त हैं सिर्फ जिंदगी भर के लिए।
ऑफ कोर्स हैं, लेकिन किसकी जिंदगी किसे कहां ले जाती है क्या पता।
Even today, the conflicts and resolutions do not feel outdated. The soundtrack was different from Bollywood of those times and used edgy, rock influenced sounds, perfectly capturing the energy and emotions of the youth. The movie released in 2001, and no matter how many technological advancements have happened since then, the cinematography can still be appreciated with the scenic Goa well captured thanks to the visual aesthetics of the makers. Farhan Akhtar's directorial debut was a turning point for the Indian cinema. Monsoon Wedding. Monsoon Wedding has aged well because it tackles complex themes like family dynamics, class divide, sexual abuse, and female sexuality against a vibrant Indian wedding backdrop.
My home and my family and go.
Lalit, what do you
I don't want to say anymore. Please don't make it worse. No, I don't want to say anything further. Please don't make it worse. These are my children, Raji.
And there is no sugarcoating of these complex themes. The movie has a rich tapestry of characters, stories that resonate across cultures. Its humor is still sharp, and the social commentary is still much needed. Times have changed immensely since 2001, but the fundamental social concerns are shown in the film, they still remain as prominent. Satya, a movie that moves beyond happily ever after fantasy and presents a grounded portrayal of how a young couple navigates the complexities of marriage.
अभी नहीं, get lost.
अरे ये तो तुमने शादी से पहले भी कहा था।
Exactly, क्योंकि मैं शादी के बाद बदली नहीं, तुम्हारी तरह.
It released in 2001, and despite the melodrama in some sections, the movie seems fresh. The romance is not overly idealistic. The main characters are flawed, ordinary individuals facing challenges in their marriage, which makes the story feel authentic. Though there are parts that have not aged so well, for example, Vivek Oberoi's character pursuing Rani even when she remains cool to his advances. But we will have to forgive it looking at it in the context of the movies being made in that era. We also wish the characters had shown more growth and depth as the story progressed. That said, Satya still holds a special place in the hearts of many and would appeal to the younger audience of today, just like its soulful soundtrack. And there are ample cute moments, like Rani marking on calendar all the days she has a fight with Vivek.
God, अब ये क्या है?
or burning his newspaper because it takes away his attention meant for her. Wake Up Sid. If this movie was to be remade in 2025, it would still work. Even though the protagonist is a rich, entitled boy, his core conflict is very relevant. A creative kid forced to conform to capitalist ideals of Indian man, who is the damsel in distress in this one, and the woman is the knight in the shining armor. Though the character of Aisha, played by Konkana, helps Sid to find purpose and direction in life, she is not the usual bubbly heroine, but someone with a rich inner life and goals and dreams of her own. Remember how she refuses to clean up after him and reminds him that the world does not revolve around Tare Zameen Par. Amir Khan's only film as director till date had the actor shine the spotlight on how we need to encourage our children to think out of the box and not push them into the rat race. Tare Zameen Par still works because it packs in important life lessons without hammering them in. Then there is Endearing the Shield Safari and that gem of a soundtrack from Shankar Ehsaan Loy. Tare Zameen Par has definitely aged well because it tackles the issue of dyslexia, which is still not widely understood, making it a valuable tool for raising awareness. The movie explores themes like parental pressure, the importance of understanding a child's unique needs, and the power of a supportive teacher, which resonate with audiences globally. These were my favorites among the movies that have aged well. I would definitely want this list to be longer. Please do leave in the comments names of the movies you feel are timeless and would align with the values of the moviegoers of today.